Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me?
Not a game. We talking about practice.
We thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Besides, a different need, I'm coming. I'm flat out coming.
It's my quarterback. And if you guys do that, man, it's unfair.
Hello, and welcome once again to another edition of the Sports Report Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. William D. Morgan. Got a lot to talk about tonight. Got a full crew in-house with us, but first, I do want to say thank you to Water White Network for having us here tonight. We do appreciate you guys. Also want to thank the show's sponsor, Mayona Microphones and the Mayona PD 200W. Wireless needs, we got you covered. XLR needs, we got you covered. USB-C, we got you covered. Definitely check out the Mayona PD 200W from Mayona.com. Let me go ahead and bring everyone in real quick. Let me bring in my co-host. He has forgotten more baseball than I will ever know. Let me bring my man 7 in. 7, what's up?
Well, you know, I got
there you go.
I got something on a baseball card.
Okay.
In a pack that, you know, is one of your Mets players. Okay. Mm-hmm. So this is a card for Mr. Brett Beatty.
Oh wow, okay.
Okay. First off the line. It's a nice little foil to it, rainbow foil.
That is nice. That is nice.
And it's actually a numbered card. It's a numbered card. 17 of 50.
Cool.
17 of 50. And this card is not worth the card stock it's on because it's a New York Mets player. That's not Juan Soto. The first time I've ever gotten a card that was that small of a numbered card. And
it's got to be a Met.
A fucking New York Met.
Oh, man. At least it wasn't a Yankee, though.
I got some Yankees, but I mean, you know, hey, everybody needs some toilet paper from time to time. Hey, what's up, Tony C?
Let's go ahead and bring everybody else in. First off, let me bring in Mr. We gotta call him Mr. Ando. What's up, man?
You know, while I was waiting for the podcast to turn on, I found something that I think I'm gonna snack on tonight with the mute button off, of course. Have you guys seen these? The Twix bits.
Mm-hmm.
They are like Butterfinger BBs, but with Twix. And I took one and I put it in my mouth. And these are a hell of a lot tougher than Deandre Ayton's defense, man. Like,
Tony C.
Put up a fight in your mouth. Deandre Ayton just be like, hey, look, there's the
God
basket.
damn it.
Why is the ball going in the basket? No.
Appreciate you, Tony C. Salute to you as well, my friend. Ando, you got to make an extra early appointment to HR tomorrow.
You're the one taking it incorrectly, sir, not me. I was keeping it clean. You're the guys that
you knew exactly what you were doing.
I did not.
Exactly what you were doing.
I did not.
That's even worse, honestly.
Oh my gosh.
Let John catch his breath.
Oh, let him catch his breath for a second.
Nah, screw that. Bring him on. What's up, John?
Oh, man. Oh my goodness, real quick again. Friend of the show, Tony C. We appreciate you, man. Salute to you as well.
He needs to come on for a visit. We haven't talked sports with him in a while.
He does need to come on. I'll talk to him tomorrow so you can get him on an episode or two. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and bring my man. Look like he done caught his breath. You good to go? Let's bring my man John on. John, what's up, man?
Oh,
Ando knew
can't do that with Ando, baby. Can't do that with him.
he knew what he was doing, man. He knew that stuff.
Oh God.
He knew what he was doing. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Oh my goodness. Again, thank you to everybody for Worldwide Network having this. We appreciate you guys, man. Microsoft. We appreciate you guys for the sponsor. Let's go and get into the podcast. As you can see, as I titled it, is Deandre Ayton the NBA's biggest fraud? We've been seeing inconsistent performances out of him. He even said something to the effect, you guys are turning me into Clint Capella. Sir, if you were Clint Capella, we wouldn't be here right now. But is he the biggest fraud in the NBA? And John, I'll start with you.
The biggest fraud is a broad question. Now, of course, as we were talking about pre-show, he's the softest. He's the biggest cup of pudding you ever seen, and it's not tasteful. You know, I like good pudding. I know you guys do too, right, Ando?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gotta be butterscotch, though. Gotta be butterscotch pudding, though, man.
Butterscotch pudding.
Wait a minute. No, it can't be that. I caught that one before. I couldn't catch that one before.
Oh my God.
I was trying to throw you a lifeline, man. Damn.
He trying to help you, Ando.
I'm trying to throw you a lifeline, brother.
No,
Oh,
dude,
shit.
Bad look.
I
Bad
tried so
look.
hard.
Oh,
Yeah,
Brandon,
but-
what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you for coming to the stream. We appreciate you,
To
brother.
answer your question directly, off the top of the first person I can think of when it comes to that, yeah. Because he's supposed to be so much more. Talking about dominating. No, bro.
Yeah.
You haven't dominated anything.
Yeah.
He's dominating.
You had your best years with the Suns, and I honestly think that was because Chris Paul was there.
Yeah.
He knows how to get a center some buckets.
Right.
So, biggest fraud, absolutely, because you can't get buckets or become a defensive mastermind as big as a player as you are, in a presence. You have a presence that you choose not to present, which is the craziest thing in the world. Because if I was that tall, oh yeah, I wouldn't be a bully. But damn it, if I'm playing basketball, I'm gonna be the
Get in there.
straight up. Then you dyeing your hair like D'Angelo Russell. Man, get that shit out of here, man. Everybody afraid of you.
Exactly.
So, yeah, he can be the biggest fraud in the NBA. Yes, absolutely.
Ando, you think he the biggest fraud, bro?
I would call Ben Simmons the biggest fraud. DeAndre Ayton's on the starting five of biggest frauds. I would absolutely agree. Looking at his last 10 games, he's only played in 7, shooting 57%. Granted, his free throw percentage is atrocious at 57%. Averaging 8 rebounds, 9 points a game.
Oh yeah.
I would say
trash for him, man.
if the expectations were him coming off the bench and being a role player, I think he fits in perfectly. But you're having him be a starter, playing 25 minutes a game. This season, he's averaging 27, over 27 and a half. 66% from the floor, and he's only averaging 13 points. Come on, man. You got to, in the words of Matthew McConaughey, those are rookie numbers, man. You got to get those numbers up. Can't be on that like rookie numbers. You got to get them up. But I think John's right. I think biggest bust is a very broad stroke of the term. He is definitely in the starting 5 of them, I would say Ben Simmons is the biggest bust. I would also throw James Harden on there, but James Harden and I don't see eye to eye, so I'm okay with that. Zoe, if you ever get back on the show, let's fight. Let's have at it.
Hold on, you calling James Harden what now? Like soft or a fraud?
Yeah,
How is he a bust?
Look, I'm eating my words this year, okay? I don't like James Harden, but the kid is playing. I'm sorry. The old man is playing. I wish I had a lustrous beard like that man, okay? That's another reason why I don't like him, because he can get that flowacious beard.
It's the stripper glitter. It gives it fuels.
Yeah, it's the.
So you're
never
saying
mind.
more
I don't want to go to HR.
If you're saying more women sit on my face, I'll get that glistening I need.
I know how I got my beard.
Okay. I just realized we all have a very different set of man facial hair. I like it. I like that's what brings us all together on the Sports Reports podcast. It's not our love for sports. It is our facial hair. That is what brings
Amen. Amen.
Oh shoot. Kyle came up with Ayton.
Yep, Patrick Williams. Patrick, preach, Kyle. Preach, Kyle.
I can't
Preach it, Kyle. Preach it, Kyle.
Yeah.
Preach it. Gabe Vincent
I could definitely agree with Gabe Vincent.
He be out there for cardio, I swear.
He going to China.
Look, and Patrick Williams, he like Dan Sorensen. He got pictures of somebody. I don't know who he got pictures of.
He's got a picture of Jerry Krause from Beyond the Grave.
Yeah, he got.
And you know what's crazy to me?
Something.
Deandre Ayton's still in the league, but DeMarcus Cousins isn't.
That's a good point.
Yeah, that is good.
That's crazy to me.
That's a good point.
DeMarcus Cousins, even if he wasn't out there doing what he wanted to do,
hold up a second.
He ain't scared of nobody.
Yeah.
7, go ahead and take it over, and I'll be right back. I grab my phone. I'll be right back.
All right. So I do think that Ayton is definitely a fraud. I don't disagree with that statement. And maybe part of it's I'm just as a bitter Suns fan. For those of you that can't tell, I'm wearing a Deandre Ayton jersey. The hard part for me is, first off, Will was correct. A lot of those points that the points and the success that he had with the Suns can be attributed to Chris Paul. That is absolutely a true statement. And I mean, because if you look at the growth that Deandre Ayton saw in Phoenix once Chris Paul got there, like all of a sudden he had a better shooting percentage. All of a sudden he was getting, he was doing better with points, with the exception, like Chris Paul's first year, we only had like 14 points a game, but the next 3 years, it was 17, 18, and 16. By the way, with his free throw percentage, Shaq has a better career free throw percentage than DeAndre Ayton.
Jesus.
Like, to put that in perspective.
Yeah.
I just looked it up to make sure, because I was like, I'm pretty sure he does.
And it's crazy. That was the first thought that come to my mind. Is Shaq's free throw percentage better than 57?
Wow. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Actually, I stand corrected. Shaq's field goal percentage is 58. His free throw percentage is 52.7. So his slightly better than Shaq's, but really not by a grand margin. I'll say that.
Right.
But the thing for me is, like, when you compare him with DeMarcus Cousins, because I know that was thrown out there, and I started looking at some of the numbers. First of all, DeAndre Ayton is dog water beyond the 3, and DeMarcus Cousins was at least a 33% for beyond the arc.
Mm-hmm.
So he's a little better there. Now, his regular shooting percentage was not as great. It was like 46%. So maybe Ayton's a better shooter, because but of course Ayton's getting in the post a lot more. So there is a reason for
him playing with Chris Paul was the best thing that ever happened to him.
Oh yeah,
it was.
Facts.
Well, that's because Chris Paul can distribute, man. He sees the court like a chessboard. And the other thing I looked at was, how does his points per game compare against the top 5 centers in the league? And this is what I figured out. Nikola Jokić, just shy of 30. Wemby is 24.
24.
Embiid is 23.5. Sengun is 21.8. And Jaren Jackson Jr. is 19.4. All of them are higher than Deandre Ayton. And all of them are also more physical players. And they see the court better. Like, my biggest issue with Deandre Ayton is his physicality. Because, like, if he had been a more physical center the year that the Suns went to the finals, I would have a championship jersey instead of a finals jersey. Because that was severely lacking. There was that one game-winning shot that game-winning shot that Deandre Ayton made. I believe it was in the Western Conference Final. That was like all over the internet. It was amazing because he did it exactly how he was supposed to. Or maybe it wasn't a shot. It was a put in that he got right to where it needed to be above the rim. Like, he has talent. There are things that he does really well. It's just that he doesn't do them consistently. And he also doesn't use the physicality, use the body that he has to his advantage. Because even if he wasn't as good at, let's say he's not as good of a shooter as Cat. If he was as physical as Cat, he would be more respected in this league. Just if he was as physical as Cat. And we were talking about this before the show. Cat's soft as fuck too.
Damn.
Like, that's
39%. Damn.
Say it with your chest, man. Yeah.
Oh God. But like, I think the reason that
Soft
DeAndre
ball
Ayton
holder
is just because there was so much of an expectation, and it looked like he was starting to develop too. Like, especially in Phoenix, like Monty Williams was actually starting to shape that kid, but it just, he hit that wall of physicality where he would not get more physical like he needed to, and that's where the problem started, and that got Monty Williams fired. And then it took the Suns another couple of years to figure out that it wasn't Monty Williams' problem; it was DeAndre Ayton's problem.
Yeah.
Because he was he's to this day one of my favorite coaches in Phoenix. A lot of respect for him. I think I loved his mentality. I loved the way he carried himself. Not saying he was a perfect person, but he was a great coach. And DeAndre Ayton caused him to get fired. That's how much of a bust he is. And Monty Williams
didn't he sit DeAndre Ayton out in some of them games?
He did sit him a couple of different
I thought
times.
so. Hey man.
He did a few times. I remember that. Yeah.
It's frustrating because, like, I wanted to like DeAndre Ayton. He's like just a big happy kid. But the kid won't grow up.
Yep. He just go to Toyland or something.
And
play.
Really quick, Brandon, I saw you earlier. I didn't get a chance to say this. Those of you that don't know, Brandon hosts a show called The Sports Nuts every evening. They are great. I'm on Wednesdays now, 7:30 Eastern, talking baseball with the guys. Great sports show every evening. Definitely check them out. Find them on YouTube, Sports Nuts Podcast with a Z for both of those S's. Check them out. But yeah, man, dude, if he was just physical, that's what's missing from 90% of his game.
And Clint took it better than me. Clint Capella took it better than me. Because when he said, you trying to turn me into Clint Capella, bruh, do you realize how much money Clint has made?
Being
just
exactly
doing what he does. He knows what he is. Block shots, gets rebounds.
Yep.
Lob threat.
Even when he was playing, he's playing with James Harden. He was 15 and 10.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was his job.
Yeah, he knows what he is, and he knows what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
And I'll take it a step further. Fundamentally, a lot of things that I hear from Kenny Smith, I disagree with. But the one thing I will say that I agree with, if you want to have an expanded role, and that's any of us on our jobs, if you want an expanded role, do well with the stuff you're given. Then at some point, you will have an expanded role in that offense. But if you're not rebounding the basketball, getting block shots, rim protecting, running down the court, and it's the thing that kills me about this, he's young. You should be running down the doggone court. No slowing up, no slow walking, no nothing. You should be running. And to Clint's point, you got two of the best offensive players in the game on your team.
Mm-hmm.
The dude is 7 foot tall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're not the type of dude that's gonna get him on the low block. You ain't that dude.
No.
You have no game when it comes to the basket. You
don't get no girls.
Like DeAndre Ayton is tall enough and has enough of a wingspan that he could literally just kind of barely just like a hop off of the tips of his toes and block most shots at the rim.
You know what?
Like that's how tall he is.
You know what? Go ahead, Seven.
He does like he should at least lead the league in blocks. If he's not going to get physical and stand, like at least go up and block the damn shot, dude.
You know what? And I can't believe I'm about to say this. You about to take the sorriest center role away from Rudy Gobert. You about to take that award. That title.
Draymond gonna attack him next.
He's gonna attack him next. Look,
Draymond don't hit softies, man. He goes at people that are actually gonna play. Like he's not gonna hit a weakling. Like
look,
he might like
Rudy.
go behind, pull his hair a little bit.
He got Rudy good.
Rudy's
he was
a
just giving
weakling.
him a hug from behind. That wasn't.
Whoa.
Like that
Pause.
was just a struggle cuddle. That's all that was.
Pause. Oh man. Oh, that's a good one, T3 and D. That's a good one. Oh my goodness. Who? Deandre Ayton or Roy Hibbert?
Like, wait, but hold on. Or, like, which one would I take, or which one is soft?
Yeah,
like,
which
what's the
version?
question?
Because Roy Hibbert was balling for a few years now. I don't know what happened to him.
His first 3 seasons, he was doing all right.
Yeah.
I think it was
Yeah,
his first 3
I would say, like,
I think it was Roy's first 3 or 4 seasons. Yeah, 3-4 years.
Because when he was Paul George was with the Pacers, they was in the playoffs. They were
yeah, they were constantly in the playoffs. Yeah.
Then they brought in, well, who did they brought in? They brought in Bynum. And then after that, because Hibbert went to LA, and after that, his career just kind of went off point.
Yeah.
I would take Hibbert. I don't know, dude. Hibbert, that 3-year stretch that Hibbert had, I would take Hibbert.
Then give me Greg Oden. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
Mike Oliver-Landy, or whatever his name was from the Clippers.
Michael Oliver-Candy.
Yeah. Yep.
Oliver Conde.
Yep.
They say he was rich, man, before he even got to the NBA.
Mo, what's up, man?
Yeah.
Who?
Oliver Conde.
We got more in the building. What's up, Mo?
What up, Mo?
But yeah,
Well,
man.
damn.
That was crazy. That was crazy.
Dominating.
Hey, actually, I would take Roy Hibbert over DeAndre Ayton because Roy Hibbert at least had a 75% free throw percentage. So, like, he could actually make the free throws.
Look at this. Sean Bradley. Sean Bradley.
Sean Bradley all day.
May he rest in peace.
For half a season.
The closest to, and to Roy Hibbert's credit, the closest that DeAndre Ayton never got to an actual, like, season award was he was third in Rookie of the Year voting. Roy Hibbert had All-Star selections. He had second for Defensive Player of the Year 1 year. He was the All-NBA Defensive second team 1 year.
Exactly.
He had 2 All-Star seasons. So, like, Roy Hibbert actually accomplished a couple of things. Like,
he would have been Black Bradley.
Black Bradley.
Oh man, but
like,
yeah,
Roy Hibbert. I would take Roy Hibbert over DeAndre Ayton. I would.
It's a shame, man. It's a shame.
Way better footwork.
Oh, it's a shame.
For sure.
And again, it's just a shame that you just seeing someone so young being wasted. You know what I mean?
But
I mean, you might as well just pick Dwight Howard back up. If I'm being honest,
right?
At least he could try to block some shots.
Hold on here. Let me ask you this question, because we talk about so many times on the show. We reference that coaching situation matters.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a coaching situation currently in the NBA that could actually get more out of DeAndre Ayton?
That's a good question.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's a good question.
Because I don't think there is.
Yeah.
No.
Because see, DeAndre wants to be He
problem-
wants to be a scoring option.
Yeah.
And on the Lakers, you can't be a scoring option.
Nope. He'd be the fifth, probably the fifth scoring guy.
Fifth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see a team, maybe a team that lacks any like true nature score. And I hate to say this, Will, Chicago, he would be Chicago would be a second option.
Yep. That was first thing to come to my mind.
Hold on. So you see, he will be the second option in Chicago. Yeah.
I mean, he would have to be.
Is the I can't remember who it is that's Bulls coach. Could he get
Donovan
more out of DeAndre Ayton?
I hope we kick Donovan to the curb at the end of the
Billy
year.
Donovan. But look, I think this Billy Donovan's last year anyway. Because
He better be.
Because Billy's not
he needs to go back to college, man.
Because Billy's not gonna. Because Billy ain't gonna be part of no rebuild.
Nope.
You know
And
what?
that's what Chicago is.
I have an idea, and this actually benefits everybody. So
DeAndre is
Billy
year
Donovan
18.
gets fired at the end of the season. Okay, Billy Donovan gets fired. Don Staley becomes the coach of the Chicago Bulls, and then DeAndre Ayton gets traded to the Bulls so that somebody can finally talk to him woman to woman.
Vagina to vagina.
Yeah, no, looking at the Bulls roster right now.
Oh man.
Matthias is obviously the number one.
Matthias to be one.
Yeah,
Giddy be your second.
Giddy would be two, yeah. So I mean, beyond everybody else, yeah.
No, because Anthony, because Simmons would be a 3.
Yeah, I forget.
If he can stay healthy,
If he can stay healthy, he'll be your 3.
Yeah,
so
he'd be a
even
three.
for 27 million, he better be a top 3 option.
so even on a bad Bulls team, we still looking at Ayton as a 4th option.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, but maybe Don Staley changes that and he gives him enough physicality that he gets to a 2. Like,
Not Grace Jones.
Whoa.
Yep.
He said
That
he
was
look like
low. Don't punish Don Staley like that.
hey,
I gotta say, man,
Oh,
I hope
man.
he doesn't come to Chicago in any way, shape, or form, man. I hope he does not.
He keep messing around.
they whoop his ass in Chicago. He won't make it out the stadium.
If he keep messing around, he ain't gonna be in the league.
No.
No.
I mean, how do you
gonna
give
be
him
in
another
Taiwan.
contract? Yeah,
He'll be over there with
he'd be
Kyle
big in
Kuzma
China.
next year. He'll be over in China with
Is that where
Kyle
Kuzma
Kuzma
is?
next year. Nah, Kuzma on the bench for Milwaukee.
Oh, I was about to say, I thought he
come
was
off
still
the
in
bench.
Milwaukee, but I was
He's
like,
still in Milwaukee. He come
they
off the
sent
bench.
him over there.
He
Kyle
should be.
Kyle
He
Kuzma
should
would
be in
a
China
T3
though. He should
T3
be in China though.
T3, we don't talk about her. She goes in the pile with Bruno. We don't talk about her.
Lakers signed Brittany Griner.
Shit, she's tougher than DeAndre.
All she does is bitch and complain. She'd fit in LA.
Oh damn!
All she does
She's
is
more
bitch.
physical than
got-
DeAndre Ayton, though. So like, the
Exactly.
Lakers would actually benefit.
You got Bron out there playing center. Not saying he can't do it, but damn.
He's too old to be doing that, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you can't rely on DeAndre Ayton to play that position.
No.
You can't rely. Who was that? Jackson Hayes?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't rely on DeAndre Ayton to make sure the popcorn don't get burned at the stadium. Like,
He's too busy dyeing his hair.
yep.
She survived in a Russian
Dang.
prison. She's tougher than I am. That's for damn sure.
Heck yeah, she
Yeah.
survived a Russian prison. Hell yeah. Gotta give her props where props is due.
Stan Bron can't play center.
No, you can say it. Bron can't play
Man,
center.
you see, what they need to do is they just need to change how they wax his head so that the lights that are in the arena bounce in
Just
different
go
directions.
ball, bro.
Just embrace it. Just
God
embrace it.
damn.
Yeah, he need to come
That was
home
my
for
fault,
real.
sorry.
He need to come
Yeah,
home.
he need going on home, man.
Just come home. How Charles said, just come home.
Just
Yep.
come home.
Just come
Just
home.
bring it in, man.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. All right, let's move on to some NFL football.
Wait, did we talk about what happened in the NBA today between Trey Young and the Wizards?
We can.
Trey Young got tossed at the Wizards game today against the Rockets.
That quick?
He has more ejections than he has minutes played for the Wizards.
And today was his debut.
Mm-hmm.
Today
I
was
mean-
his debut.
That's fine with me. My Rockets won. So
Yep.
What
Well,
happened?
give
What
that
caused
out
the
there.
ejection? I haven't seen it. I
Joe.
saw that it happened. I just haven't seen what caused
Oh,
it.
Oh, that's a good one. I do like that.
He's
Play
too
for the
soft to
Raptors.
play in Canada.
Today he announced that Thursday he's making his debut for the Wizards at home against
Yeah,
the
the
Jets.
food would hurt us.
He earned his first ejection today before
Debut in
making his
street
debut
clothes.
after he left the bench early Monday night in the 123-118 loss. He was ejected when he walked onto the court and complained to an official during a confrontation between a player from Houston and a player from Washington. The player from Houston was also ejected. Young later took to X/Twitter and lighted the incident, saying not to expect too many more ejections. He said, "Don't expect me to get ejected too many times, DC, but I'm definitely bringing that energy and competitiveness when I am back with my brothers." I'll wait till I see it, but
So
I mean,
he
he's
has
making
to miss the
headlines.
Thursday's game because he got ejected in street clothes, right?
Yep, he got ejected in street clothes today,
Yep.
so he did not play in today's game.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, well.
They head to the Kings next season on a vet minimum. Don't do that to the Kings.
He and Anthony Davis
They've
both.
suffered enough.
Don't do that to the Kings.
He in street clothes too, ain't he?
Yep, Anthony Davis. He got traded to the Wizards by the Mavericks on February 4th and is yet to make his Wizards debut. So
I think he out for the season.
probably.
Yeah, I
It's
think he
Anthony
out for the season.
Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He broke
he's
the
out
crack
for the
while
season.
trying to eat cheese dip, and he's out with some kind of
Never
injury.
seen a
That man
eternal
got more
injury person.
That
Yeah.
man got more.
Jeez.
That man got more X-rays than points.
Damn.
Anthony Davis, the type of guy that put his goggles on and he's out for the game for poking his eye out.
You remember Ahmed? Hey, Ando, I know you remember him. You remember Ahmed Johnson?
Yeah.
Yep.
Every time you cut
I
the video
remember
game
him.
on, every time you cut the video game on, he hurt.
Yep.
He always hurt.
They didn't like him very much.
Oh,
Bro,
no, they
listening
didn't
to
like
the
him at
podcast,
all.
they hated him in WWF. WWE. They hated him.
Take it alone,
Getting
man.
ejected. Yep.
Yeah, yep, that's right, bro.
Agreed, Mo. Agreed.
That is right. But real quick, fuck it, NFL. I do want to talk about NBA. What do you guys' opinion on Jason Tatum possibly coming back? My opinion, my opinion of it, because of team chemistry, I would sit him out. Just for chemistry, because you got players who are actually playing well, they're in a rhythm. And I don't know if you guys remember Gordon Hayward playing for them back in the day. I don't want to see another Gordon Hayward situation to where Boston's playing well, they're getting wins, chemistry good. Gordon Hayward come back and the whole thing blow up. And so I think he should sit out the season. Gene disagreed with me this morning, saying if you can bring him off the bench and get you some minutes.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Just wing him in with like second string and
Go
just
get him
kind
30
of
minutes right off the bat. Like, work him in slowly, work him in like 6 minutes each half and see how he feels and see how the team chemistry works.
He made a comment. He made a comment today saying, "I ain't no bench player." Okay.
Who?
I
Tatum
mean,
said
not,
that?
man.
Yeah.
But when you're trying to get healthy and they're trying to keep you healthy.
My thing is Jason Tatum 100%? Because
Not doubt.
if he's not 100%, which there's no way he can be with that injury. If he's not 100%, there's no reason to bring him back. Say if you want to have him come back towards the playoffs, that's one thing.
Yeah.
Like if you want to make sure
I
he's
still
ready,
think
like
we're. I still think we're.
10 games left, that's one thing. But now they don't need him. So if he's not 100%, it's not worth it.
I would say definitely do not bring him back until he's 100%. Right. So if it means resting him out through the entire season, absolutely. But even as he gets at 100%, you got to remember he's only going to have how much time practicing with the team since he's been back. You got to rebuild that chemistry and that composure on the court. I think 12, 14 minutes in his first 3 games back, I think that works out fine and you ease him in. At this point, the Celtics are second so far in the East behind only the Pistons. You get him ready to go for the second round matchup. Excuse me. You get him around for the second round matchup. I think that's when you bring him in if he's healthy enough to play. Obviously.
I say they give him light minutes off the bench with some of the second string, man. Y'all just want to slowly build that chemistry and maybe leave him and Jaylen Brown on the floor with the rest of the bench, like just to get their chemistry because you're already in the playoffs. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna stay in that
Oh yeah,
second
yeah, yeah,
spot
yeah.
no matter
Yeah,
what
number
they
2
do.
seed. Yeah.
Yeah, they're 5 games
I
back
mean,
of the
Cleveland
Pistons.
Number 2
might could
seed.
catch them. I don't know, just
I
depending
mean,
on
the
how
difference
shit
between
goes.
second and
But
third.
Yeah, they're 5 games back
yeah,
of the Pistons and 2 games ahead of the Knicks for the second and third, and then they're an extra game and a half above the Cavaliers.
How many games are left?
21.
Let me ask y'all this: we believing in the Pistons?
no,
Wow.
they're tough, but I just can't. Like,
I'm going to argue with the way Cleveland's been playing. Look, your top 5 teams in the East between the Pistons, Celtics, Knicks, Cavs, and Raptors, they all in their last 10 games are at least 6-4. Celtics and Pistons are 8-2. Cavaliers are 7-3. Knicks and Raptors are 6-4. So they're playing hot basketball.
and the Cavs lost some of their games without Harden and
DeAndre Mitchell
Donovan
or
Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell, yeah.
Yeah.
So
And Evan Mobley just came back, if I'm not mistaken.
Evan Mid.
mid or
Evan
not, he
Mobley.
helped the Cavs win. Mid or not.
My issue with Detroit, I still feel they don't have a second score. And I'm with Mo when it comes questioning their shooting. Their shooting. Being able to correct you and be able to create your shot at clutch time. Don't get me wrong. I know Cade Cunningham is the man. That's the man down there. But do we trust? But do we trust the rest of that roster on the offensive side? Defensive side, they dogs. They're all dogs. They're going to make sure they're going to do everything you can just to stop you from being up to half court. But do they have enough on the offensive side? I say no. But what do you guys think?
I'm going to argue. I'm going to say yeah. Cade Cunningham is their de facto number 1. You can argue Tobias Harris makes plays when he needs to. Osura Thomas makes plays when he needs to.
I ain't never trusted Tobias Harris. Never.
Okay, what about Jalen Duren and Duncan Robinson?
I don't trust Duncan Robinson.
Shot maker, yeah, you can trust Duncan to do what he's supposed to do on the court. But he can't play defense.
Cade Cunningham is going to get hit. So if you can,
he's accountable.
If you can get the rest of the team, the rest of the starting 5, let's say Cade can average 27 a game. I'm going to push 30, right?
Yeah.
So that means if you can get 40 points from the rest of your offense, that's 15 points a person. I think that can happen. And then you need your bench to go 20 or 30. You got Chris LeVert. You got Isaiah Stewart. He's kind of hit or miss. I like it. I think the Pistons are being taken advantage of, and I think teams are getting exploited because of it.
But I do agree with this because of the fact of you got to be able to put the ball in the hole at some point. You can slow the game down and ugly it up all you want, but at some point there's going to be certain stretches you're going to have to score, and that's my only concern with the Pistons. Cade's the man. Don't get me wrong, but you know.
And I mean, far as the East goes, they could take it, but playing teams in the West, they don't do very well.
No.
Like the Rockets dominated them. The Spurs definitely. Like,
I think the only team really that they kind of put on their ass was the Lakers, because I know there was a game in LA. The Pistons put them.
Knicks too.
Yeah.
They been beating. They've been beating the Knicks ass. Who on the Pistons would you trust to knock down a jumper when the defense collapses on Cade? That's my thing.
Robinson, the only one that's a pure shooter on that team.
Robinson would be the guy, but
I mean, you gonna count on Duncan Robinson? Like, I mean, that's his job. He's the shooter.
Yeah.
He's JJ Redick. Like, that's what he is.
I'm a big fan of Dunkin's Donuts, not so much as basketball.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm a Krispy Kreme kind of guy.
Damn.
Anyway.
We read this book before, Derrick Rose and Allison before him. That's how it's never won a title. I don't think it will.
Hold on.
I think you got to have at least two. You got to have at least 2 scores.
Bulls should have had a shot at Thibodeau not being an asshole and got Rose hurt.
Well, you know what Thibodeau, you know what Tibbs' problem is though. He ain't play he doesn't play his bitch. His rotation goes 6 deep.
Overuse everybody.
his rotation in
That Bulls team, y'all had a bitch. Like,
Yeah.
use them.
Yeah, that fool went 6 deep. That's it.
Who did we have? We had Rose
Because
Butler.
remember we had Rose. Remember we had Noah.
Yep. We had
Yo,
Carlos.
Taj Gibson.
And Taj Gibson on that team. Yep.
Luol Deng, but he was at the tail end of his career.
Yeah.
We had Kirk Heinrich.
Yeah, Kirk Heinrich. Still a shooter.
Yep.
Good
Shout out
shooter.
to Kirk, who's from Sioux City.
Man, I don't know what happened to Ben Gordon, man. God dang, I know he wasn't on that team, dude, but I used to love to watch him play.
Yeah, I think he would have been a nice assessment to the 2010-2011 Bulls.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah,
what hurt when we lost in the conference finals. That's true.
What could have been, right?
That's what could have been. Yep. All right, let me head on over to the NFL. Like I wanted to go to before. I got a question. I need answers from everybody. And it looks like he's about to be released in free agency. Where's Kyler Murray ended up this coming season? Where is he ended? Where is he ended up? Andrew, I'll start with you.
The goddamn Jets.
Haven't Jets fans suffered enough?
I think Aaron Glenn looks at Kyler Murray as a discount Justin Fields. He thinks, oh, because he's shorter, he'll be good to go. Nobody will see him. And
Cal, stop it, man.
A lot of people are saying that he's going to go to the Jets. And
oh man,
that's sad. They're going to fuck his career up.
Even more than what it already is.
I was going to say it's already fucked up, John.
What career?
You can't get no worse.
He's going to tarnish his legacy?
It's going to get worse.
He going to baseball.
I mean, at least with the Cardinals, he's had time to like show potential or you see flashes. I get he stays hurt.
What's the difference between the Jets and the Cardinals?
Watch it. Watch the Mets sign to a minor league deal.
Bad coaching. Well, no offensive line. You have a number one receiver from Ohio State. What is the difference?
That's a good point, Ando.
There's a couple other teams I can mention, but I'll let Seven go.
To the point of Kyler Murray going to baseball, that would actually be a smart move.
It would be.
It would be.
So, first of all, he's already made a bunch of money, so he can handle being in the minors, getting back up to speed.
Yep.
Secondly, the team that has his draft rights, the Athletics, they're getting ready to move to Vegas. So he would get to live in Vegas, which
that's not far from where he already is.
It's not far from where he's at right now. And he can very quickly, I'd be willing to bet, because especially with when the salary cap hits Major League Baseball, the A's are going to have to spend more money. Bringing in Kyler Murray, who's going to sell tickets just because he used to play in the NFL and now he's playing in baseball, gives the A's incentive to give him a decent deal so he can go back. He can now go to play in baseball and get paid for it. And probably end up making more than he would have if he stays in the NFL.
Right.
So it's to his, like, honestly, baseball would be the smartest move for him because otherwise he's going to be playing in the UFL Arena Football League.
Kyler does just enough to not help your team with anything. But you know what? There's two spots I'd like to see him go. Then John, I'll let you go. There's two spots I'd like to see him go. And John, you might not like me for this one. I do like the Vikings.
That camera and slap you. Yeah, I knew it was coming.
I do like the Vikings.
I picked up on it too. So
I do like the Vikings. Off of the coaching staff, who you have on that team, you can bring Kirk Cousins in to possibly mentor, get him focused back on the game and stop playing damn COD. And then the other place,
things on tall shelves.
Wait. Are we sure it's not going to go the other way around where Kyler gets Kirk to play Call of Duty? Because he's got all the change now because of all the swag that he got when he was with Minnesota. And now he's going to be like, Kyler, teach me how to play this game, this duty of call, man. And then, he's going to have the new gamer tag of Kirk Coach Chains 2024 or whatever his gamer tag's going to be. You'll like that. I killed you. You like that. That's going to be Kurt.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Not the cricket.
I'm used to it, man. You get used to it after a while.
Hey, man,
but
we all bomb sometimes.
But I do like facts. I do like Minnesota. And the other place I like, Gene brought it up earlier, and I like this too. The Chargers.
He ain't ever gonna play in LA.
He would play in it.
Justin Herbert, he tough, man. He could be hurt and he'll still play.
No, he's not gonna play. Will look, Justin.
Yeah,
is
he would be back
know.
with Justin Herbert.
Yeah. Unless he ain't gonna take no backup deal. So yeah, you're right.
No, he's not, man.
He ain't gonna take no backup deal.
I mean,
No,
y'all was
Vegas,
definitely right.
I think Vegas he would have an opportunity to start if they don't hand the keys over to Fernando.
Yeah.
Y'all were definitely right about the Vikings.
But I do like the Vikings. John, who you liking, man?
And I mean, I honestly like Kyler Murray in Kevin O'Connell's system because I feel like it'll fit in. But I don't know if I want him. The sidebar. I saw that my fucking Vikings were trying to talk to Derek Carr. I don't fucking like it.
That's true. That's true.
Don't y'all do that shit.
That's true.
When this podcast
My
gets
bad,
big
Kyle.
enough, by the time the NFL roll back around and then somebody sees it, don't y'all fucking do it. John told you right here. Leave that man alone.
He gave a battleship.
Yep.
But also
on
he
the
could
ship
go
on top
to
of each
he
other.
could go end up in Pittsburgh. He has a shot to start there.
Not if Rodgers comes back.
That's a long shot.
If Rodgers stays in
Well,
Pittsburgh,
it's not a
I
long
think
shot,
Rodgers
but
wants somebody that he can kind of be his whipping boy, and I don't see Kyler being that.
Other than Minnesota, I can't think of a good spot.
I mean, Ando said it though.
I wouldn't wish.
Good old New York Jets.
Them Jets.
It's about the only spot I think. Oakland or Vegas is going to get their quarterback.
Could we see Cleveland?
No,
Cleveland,
they're all in on trying to get something out of Deshaun Watson. So
Yeah,
That's
or
a
they're going to
damn
go with
shame.
Commanders one of the way. They're not going to bring in somebody else. They're already paying for how many quarterbacks that they don't have on their roster.
Yep, all of them.
Maybe the
Past
coach.
10.
I
Maybe the
think
coach.
if Daniel Jones comes
No,
back,
Everybody
healthy,
except Jacoby Brissett.
Daniel
Dude,
Jones is going to be fine there.
dude, I like Jacoby Brissett in Arizona. I think he did a really good job filling in for Kyler.
He's always the perfect backup. That's his job. That's the way he is.
Right.
He did learn
He's the
from
perfect
the best.
backup. He's making a killing off of it. That's what he's doing. Can't ask for much more, man. You're doing your job.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Facts. Let me ask you about another dude. Where we think he gonna end up? Hold on. If the Vikings are calling Derek Carr. Carr Rivers back for another year.
I told you, man. They called Derek Carr, and I don't like it.
Jones won't be back no time soon. That's a good point. AR asked out. They do need another QB. Yeah.
AR needs to stay healthy. AR needs to stop taking his toughness classes from a sheet of glass.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Facts.
how the fuck do you injure your orbital bone with a workout I'm pretty sure you've done 1,000 times, bro? Like,
He was hanging around AD. That's how. You just go around a person who has that type of spirit.
Yeah.
He has
Are
an
you saying
injury spirit.
has he
The
been hanging
spirit
around
of injury.
Danhausen? Has he been hanging around Danhausen so much now, John, that he just gets
I
cursed
guess.
wherever he goes?
That's right, damn it.
Let me ask about
Like
one
I
more
got
person.
this good ambulance for you.
Ambulance.
Let me to bring up one more person real quick. Tyreek Hill. Where do you see him coming back to?
Go back home, brother.
I don't think the
Go
Chiefs
back
saw
home.
I don't think the Chiefs saw a foregone conclusion though.
I don't think so.
Foregone, no, but and Ando will probably have more to share on this. I think that it makes a lot of sense, but Buffalo, so does Buffalo. There's a few teams that just make a lot of sense.
I know where I think he should go. Go ahead, Seven.
You want to come to Minnesota?
No. I don't want them problems or all of his kids. I'm good.
Dang.
It's
That's how
I
you
think
tell a
that
joke. I'm set.
Say what?
That's how you get the joke because that's how you tell a joke because you get the drum set.
That's right.
the the issue for Tyreek is going to be familiarity, but also how long is it going to take for him to recover? How long until he's actually going to be in football condition?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like with the way that everybody's being nonchalant about this, I don't think he's ready to start the season. So does he sit until after the deadline and sees how everybody's doing and then makes a decision then?
I think that would be smart.
Yeah.
I think the way he left Kansas City is kind of the reason I don't think he goes back. A lot of it kind of being that, hey, I don't want to stick around. I want the money. I'm owed the money. And I think that's the biggest thing with me is, yes, Patrick made you better. But for you to throw Patrick under the bus when you know damn well that Tua was not a better quarterback than Patrick, I think that leaves a bad taste. Now, Patrick could be that guy that'd be like, look, water under the bridge. Let's go play some football and maybe win another championship. Because Tyreek proved that he could. Do we have time to run Wasp? Great Super Bowl moment, right? 4th down and 4th and 16. They make a 31-yard catch. Super Bowl 54 helps get the Chiefs one of their 21 points that they needed in the fourth quarter to beat the 49ers. Look, he's got legacy there, and I know that's got to count for something. Except Tyreek pays his child support.
Yeah, Tyreek pays his child support.
I don't know if Tyreek pays child support. Once you get a certain amount of kids, you don't have to pay. Especially depending on where you live.
Really?
I don't think he has.
If you got a certain, I think he broke the limit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Phillip Rivers never had to worry about it because he didn't have a different baby mama.
All
that
same.
Mama already getting his check.
Pumping and dumping, baby.
my wife already gets my checks. I don't care. I'm gonna fill her up so many times, man. You won't even believe it.
Whoa.
Pause.
Damn. It wasn't a pause. That was just crazy. He's like, I was just gonna fill her up. I was like, God damn, what is this wife, a gas tank?
Mahomes is not letting.
Pause. It keeps going, okay?
Mahomes is not letting that guy back in his house.
I mean,
I wouldn't either, though. You have to apologize publicly.
I can see it both ways.
Send your message publicly, apologize publicly.
He'll have to do a Dennis Rodman to Scottie Pippen type of apology. Yeah. Oh, damn.
Yeah. Ron Kemp had more kids with baby mamas than he did all-star appearances.
Yeah.
I'm not saying.
He filled her up with 93.
Yep. 93 octane, baby. Let's go.
Oh, man.
I think he'd be all right at the Panthers, if I'm being honest.
I think he'd be all right with the Chargers, too.
Yeah. Definitely the Chargers.
If he takes a backup role, his options open up.
Yeah,
but a lot of it's going to depend on if he's willing to accept the fact that he's not a starting quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah.
Starting wide receiver. We're talking about Tyreek.
Oh, wait. Sorry. I was thinking.
That's why I say I think he'd be all right at the Panthers. Like, there's really number one receiver there. So he'd feel empowered.
Yeah, I think
and it'd be help. I think he'd help that team. Yeah. I mean, Bryce Young, call him Jace Young. Bryce Young could definitely.
If he behaves himself, being a good veteran presence in that locker room could do a lot for that team as they're starting to grow, because that team has pieces.
Yeah, that's why I was like, maybe he gets them over the hump. Maybe they win a second playoff game or something.
Yeah,
exactly. Like there's a lot of that has a lot of potential. He would be the number one in or one of the top two in Buffalo. I mean, you're definitely putting him over Keon Coleman until Coleman finds his footing. So right now he would be the number one. So and Buffalo's an option that's got a new coaching staff. Hopefully they're going to try and turn Josh Allen loose like Brian Dable did. Like that's why I say I don't think the Chiefs is a foregone conclusion, because there are a few good spots for him.
Kyle said he can go to Baltimore.
He could.
It's a great way to retire.
Then we go switch up a little bit. Talk about AJ Brown. AJ Brown to Buffalo.
That makes
That
sense.
makes more sense than Tyreek Hill, honestly.
People are saying already he's gonna be a Patriot, but
I mean, hey,
I don't
After
think
that'd be
after
hell
Super
of
Bowl,
a addition.
I don't
The
think
Patriots don't want to use that cap space for him.
I don't think they keep Diggs either. Well,
no,
all
I
his
think
legals,
if Diggs plays next year,
I don't think they keep Diggs though. I think they release Diggs with all this legal trouble that he's got going on right
I
now.
was going to say if Diggs even plays next year.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't think he does. But if he plays, and even though if he don't, they still got some other good receivers there. Yeah.
I agree with you, T3. Diggs and Brown do not coexist together.
Nah.
Yeah, no.
Nah, I don't agree they would either. I don't think they would either.
Yeah, they be beefing on the sideline.
Yep.
It looks like the Dallas Cowboys, they franchise George Pickens. They making some cap room. Do you think, fellas, this is the year, this upcoming season that Jerry goes all in and gets the job done for the Cowboys?
Okay, those are two different things. They're not simultaneous. Jerry Jones may go all in and actually throw some money at free agency. That's what it's signaling like he's going to do. But are they going to win? Absolutely not. That's still not going to happen because Jerry Jones does not shop for free agents often or with any kind of extensiveness. So what we're going to see is Jerry Jones drafting better than he does with free agency. And that's not great. So like he gets lucky every once in a while. Yeah. But Jerry Jones does not draft well. The only way that him being willing to go all in on free agency would actually be a helpful piece for the Dallas Cowboys is if Jerry Jones was not the GM of the team.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Let him be the owner. Get him out of the affairs of the team.
Yep. Get that old spotted fool out of there.
Jerry Jones is not a good GM. Jerry Jones is an owner.
Yep. All right. And real quick, before we let Seven get into some baseball, and John, I know you may have watched there, caught some highlights. Thoughts on Elimination Chamber?
I enjoyed it. I think the card was mostly predictable because you wanted to highlight your matches for WrestleMania. I don't know why they put Finn and Punk on the card, to be absolutely honest with you. I think a tag team title match would have been a much better spot. Not to say I didn't enjoy Punk versus Balor, and Punk wrestling in Chicago is always a feel-good story. But I think the only match that didn't have a predictable finish was Becky versus AJ Lee, and that might have been the match of the night. Seth coming back for the men's elimination chamber match, I think was the highlight of the elimination chamber for the men. What's that?
That Twix in your throat?
Yeah. Shut up. Yeah.
2 Twix in your throat?
Just no, two chocolate balls, bro. Cross.
Just 1 Twix and some balls. Okay, got it.
Fuck you guys. That said, I think Rhea was the only option to win the Elimination Chamber match. I was thoroughly surprised that they did not pull the trigger on Cody. I am presently surprised that Randy Orton won, and I hope Randy gets 15 at WrestleMania.
I do too. I hope Randy gets 15.
It was the right Twix, Kyle. What about you, Will? What'd you think?
Oh man, I thought it was decent. I like the match was predictable. I do like the way the event itself flowed. I thought it flowed pretty easily. Thought it flowed very well. But you saw Randy coming. You saw AJ Lee coming. You saw all that. You saw all that just being telegraphed ahead of time. So what I'm hoping we get next up, we get Cody taking it off for Drew.
Have Cody versus Randy.
That would be cool. And
I think it'd be unpredictable.
Oh yeah, and then because I still think you want to get back in the ring, we get a match with Drew and Nick Aldis.
Okay, I could see that. Do you think Brock has a match at WrestleMania?
Yes, I think he does go against Obafemi. And if he beats
Yeah, I was about to say they're gonna
Obafemi,
slide Brock in there somewhere.
and if he beats Oba, hell will break loose. Hell will
I
break loose.
I love their kind of mini match they had at the Rumble between Oba and Brock, because it had that Brock versus Keith Lee at the Rumble from a couple years ago when Brock was, oh, big boy. Like, I don't get me wrong, I love when Brock can have a match with a guy like AJ Styles or Daniel Bryan or Rey Mysterio. He just has that power that looks unreal. I mean, when you compare Brock to somebody like Great Khali or Omos and Great Khali cannot make their power look threatening like Brock does. There's something about Brock that just it hits. And
I'm
to
gonna tell you this
see
though.
him, go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you this though. I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm gonna tell you this though. You beat Obafemi with your track record against black wrestlers. You beat Obafemi, all hell will break loose. All hell will break loose. This man has beaten every black competitor he's gone up against, and some on Black History Month.
Can I make a suggestion for Brock's WrestleMania match?
Yeah.
Because he's done it to John Cena. He's done it to AJ Styles. Brock versus Gunther would be a severely underrated match. And Gunther retires Brock Lesnar.
Cool with me. That'd be cool with me.
There's something about Gunther's offense.
Mm-hmm.
Brock would not take it lying down.
Mm-hmm.
And you would hate that Gunther be's the one to do it.
Yeah. I never got my answer. Was it the left tweet?
Yeah, I said right. It was right tweet. Fuck you, Kyle.
Fuck you, Kyle. Damn. Kyle, he didn't mean it. He didn't mean it.
No.
No, he meant it.
He didn't mean it.
He's just frustrated from all the time he spent on the internet looking for Mariners World Series highlights.
Yep.
Damn. Oh, damn. That was wrong.
We almost had our first if it wasn't for the fucking Blue Jays. But we know how that feels. We'll talk about it on Wednesday. All
right. 7, real quick. Do you have any baseball news we need to go over before we get on out here for the night?
World Baseball Classic starts Friday. Group play begins. Top 2 teams out of each group will be going into the tournament, which will end around the middle of the March so that players have time to get back to their teams before spring training ends and the season begins. We've seen some different things as far as players dropping out just because of like not being ready for opening day with the regular team. So obviously can't be playing in the World Baseball Classic, but nothing crazy yet. Japan had their first exhibition game as a team today. They lost on a pretty crazy play. If you go to the Wire to Wire Facebook page, you can see it. It was that's rough. But yeah, no, we got World Baseball Classic coming. Dodgers did announce that Blake Snell will not be ready for opening day. After only pitching 11 games last year, he's been dealing with a shoulder injury. He's still not ready. They said he's throwing on flat ground, but not ready to get on the mound yet. So we'll keep everybody up on that. Podcast Game Deferred Wednesday night, 10 p.m. Eastern. I will also be on the Sports Nuts podcast Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. And then just check the Podcast Name Deferred page every morning for the Morning Minute. Just a quick 1-minute update on what's going on in the world of baseball. I try to do it every day. It's not perfect, but normally I get everything right. So yeah, baseball's really just getting going. So it's not quite time for things to get busy. We'll have a lot more to talk about in the coming weeks.
Facts.
Have you heard anything about Iran pulling out of the World Baseball Classic?
I don't know if they've ran away yet. No, honestly, I haven't. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to be. That could, because yeah, they are.
They ran. Okay.
Wait, Iran's not in the World Baseball Classic this year.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we got Japan. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Iran is not in the World Baseball Classic this year. I think they were a couple
It's
years ago.
Israel that's in it, right?
Yeah, Israel. And I mean, they bomb in the World Series, the World Baseball Classic anyway, so I don't think they'll last too long. Just they usually just get shelled when they get out onto the field. Their pitching is not great. I'm not getting any laughs for these fucking puns. You guys can kiss my ass.
I caught it, and I was like, I don't think anybody else did.
I didn't.
And I was like, damn.
But no,
I caught it. I was just trying to keep it in because I was like, damn, that's cold.
I have not seen any chatter right now about Israel backing out of the games. I would assume. So Israel's club play is in Miami. Their games start on Friday. I'm going to assume that Israel is already, their team is already in the U.S. So they may be distracted, but I'm pretty sure they're already
Israel's first game is Saturday, March 7th, because they start up against Venezuela. They do not have a game on the 6th.
Okay, so their first game is on the 7th, but they're already I'm pretty sure they're already in the U.S. just kind of getting warmed up and getting cohesive,
right?
Getting used to the time changes and everything else that they have to deal with. So I would hope for their safety that they're already in the U.S. because otherwise, like with everything that's going on over there, I've seen airports getting damaged and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It may be more difficult for them to get here. So I would hope that they are already in the U.S.
Yep.
All right. Just want to say we are out of time for this evening, but I do want to say a quick thank you to Wire to Wire Network for letting us be here tonight. We do appreciate you guys. Want to say thank you to the sponsor from Mayona Microphones. Do appreciate you guys. Also going to let you know about all the fine shows you can catch here on Wire to Wire Network during our outro. Seven, go ahead and close this out for us, my friend.
We do appreciate you joining us here tonight on podcast named Deferred, part of the Wire to Wire Sports Network. Wire to Wire Sports has great shows.
You said the wrong name.
I just said Sports Report podcast. Sorry. Thank you for tuning into the Sports Report podcast, part of the Wire to Wire Network. We are here every Monday, 10 p.m. Eastern. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. We appreciate your support, not just on this show, but on all of the Wire to Wire Network shows. A lot of great content, morning and evening, hosted by individuals that love getting the opportunity to share with you and getting that dialogue with you if you're in the comments talking to us. So please definitely tune in. We will be back here next week. You will catch you can catch us every week right here. Thank you so much for tuning in to Sports Report Podcast. Have a good night, everybody.